3-minute chart of Apple. And I want to make it clear about reversals in price exhaustion and indexes. SMF clearly stated a week ago you wanted to be getting short the most overbought names that you could in the cycle as they went through their highs. This one is challenged 547 and it's down here at 544.75. You can see the trading ranges. You can see the distance that it went up. You can see the ascending patterns. But what's more important in here is where the reversals started. They started right across these diamond tops in the SMF platform and then closing lower on the diamonds. We made it low. But once again, I got to tell MMTs, if you have a limit order below the market and this thing is on zero, you can get out of the way. You don't have to be rigid in your thinking because it could come down another 2 or 3 teenies and then you would make a great transaction in getting in. That is if something like that's on the zero. I want to show some comparisons on CRM is actually selling down today. And you can see that steep reversal. And the thing about it is you can see that it's -5, meaning that the intraday range is at 0. And you continue current trend ratio high almost to -1 delta. Let's find out what one full delta is. So I'm going to put a limit order to go long at 141.30. I'm coming to one full delta. So I'm going to look at one delta right here and see if I can get in this trade down here at the bottom. There's a 1, 2, 3. It's very weak because the diamonds, this is how the short sales work. In bull runs, it finally had a pullback to the lower support levels. And right now we're going to hit that delta tree and we're going to look at going long at -1 full delta on CRM right there. On the Apple trade, we're going to look and see here going into the hourly opening bell how these diamonds hold at the bottoms. But the key is those short reversals that we talked about in pre-market. And not only did we say that, we talked about it last week and every single day about bull run exhaustions, bull run price resistances. The higher they get up in the delta range, at some point you're going to be watching where equities would have reversals versus where they just pull back and then make a series of higher highs. We're not doing that today. And it's one of the first days within the calendar starting the first day of the trading in January of 2012. We've had very few reversal days. However, we never got to them until we got to higher price exhaustion levels that would warrant the transaction on the short side of the market based on the teeny reversal values. In this case here, it's only 27 cents a teeny, but you can see right here, there was 1, 2, 3 right there. And at the third teeny line reversal, it broke down 1, 2, 3. There's the fourth teeny line reversal. There's 7 teenies. And then you would be alerted and it went to the 8 teeny and then the 9th one you'd be alerted right down here. But this is how they're going to try to put bottoms in. Now they come back up and you sell into resistance. But it's the top reversal pattern that we're using here. And just like over here, CRM, it got that one delta down here, and this is a reversal that's happening. Finally made the lows. That's how you get the exasperation in price action level. And how do you see when it was at 0, it kept going down in the diamond. Now look at the turn from 0 to 24. 0.9, it finally stopped right below that one delta calculation, and it's not too late to buy the dip when it comes back down because that turn is here. That ratio turn is here. That has put in the intraday low. Minus 14.39 teenies was minus $2.24 here at this intraday low. So you don't walk away from when they turn. You just know that when they're at 0, you let that play its course out. This is that great turn. Other equities will follow suit. That's that CRM update 3-minute right here. There it is. All right, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. 5. Here's your bottom low on the Apple computer. Right now, live. There it is at the lower teeny line. There it is. There's a directional movement. You can see that opening bell today. You can see where they burned that. Hit that short, coming back all the way down here in that price action delta line. And this is all exactly 1 hour on the opening bell on how to trade and use the platform with getting these reversals that do not lie. Descending math, descending value, overbought exhaustion areas will have shorts within the broader bull market. Bull markets, as I've been saying, they get too top end heavy. So you're looking for when these trades are going to work, and they're working today. They haven't worked that many days in the count in 65 days. Today is 3/5, 2012. Reversals, getting long down here at the support levels and how they turn and where turns occur. They occur when this gets above 15. It'd have to get above 25. You can see it trying to take out the diamond. This is how you get that hourly entry. We're right on that hourly bell. We're 1 minute past it right now. And you can see that 1 teeny, 2 teeny, 3 teeny reversal at 27 cents a teeny. That's right. Now, what we're going to see if we can build that there, we're only minus 0.7. We were minus 0.27. If we go into 0.0, it was a half delta up on the high, positive 230. You can see right now, right here, MMT, in your operator panel, that you have that full-fledged reversal because you do. Now, let's get back over here to the CRM trade. There's that reversal. You come down to the half bar, you look for the lower diamond to hold support, you look to start moving in on small share amounts right here. You don't have to get a lot, you get 100 down in here, and you start adding to it as it confirms and validates that turn, that strength. 69, okay, 28. Here's the Apple short, and we talked about various different patterns. This one's going to try to flatten out down here. We're going to see how strong Apple can be from that great short entry. And the problem is you're coming up and you're testing these teeny resistance lines where these diamonds are right here, MMTs, and you can clearly see that area. You can see where that wick was, and you can see that we're coming back down to test that original low. And what that really means is that this is very weak. Your 0.27, which is a little over a quarter delta, that equaled negative $1.17 on the day. You're at negative 20. So as long as this has got to go towards 0. If it goes toward 25, then it's going to come down here. But you're putting the bottom in. Now, what you want to do is you got a 17 IR. You'd only take 50 shares of it, okay, at this bottom level right here. As long as this maintains above the 10, this is at 16. It's got to go toward below 10, and that will give us price stability at this teeny line, even though that the price action is weak. We're going to see if Apple finds a bottom at this double bottom area, and that this has to stay above 10, and it's at 12, and this has got to go back the other way, below 20, and it'll struggle with that price. It'll struggle with 1 teeny, 2, 3 teeny reversal. Right now, you'd be getting alert at that 3 teeny level, right at that teeny line. Look at. So when you look for weakness to build a new direction or build a bottoming price action base, you're going to be looking for support here, and this has to be above 10. And this has got to get back below 20. It's got to be going toward positive. That's why you're going to come down here at that diamond. You can see it. So this is that double bottom. What time is it? 7:56 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You're breaking down on that teeny line. When you go to 0, you're out of the way, and you're making another series of lower lows on the day, right here, 543.86. So by monitoring what the low would look like, we're still not there. We can't buy it yet. 618.12. That's a little bit bent. You talking about the one on Google? You're going to have to pull that entry back into the half bar entry. That's going to be 617.60 area, right where your original entry was, and it's going to have to hold support. Apple continues to sell hard. It has not made the bottom yet, but we're looking where we can get in, Mr. Gibson, and we're going to be looking for that turnaround. Mr. Plain, all we got out of it was this support level. We broke double bottoms. Within the bull run on Apple, it's got a bear reversal to it, and I'm making a bottom over here. Why don't you buy this one off that bottom? You got a 16 IR Gibson? Here, there's that bottom teeny. It's still down here, and it's starting to find, yeah, it's finally getting that support level. This is live, Mr. Gibson. You're right there. Okay, that's good. All right, now here's what you want to do. You see these double diamond lows? You see that? You got to clear that. So you need a high frequency bot tape above here, and you got to get back above these diamonds. So what you're looking for is just to get above 25. It's still going to have some weakness because it's below 10. Keep the stop a half a teeny below the entry. 27 cents. So I'm going to give everyone an opportunity. Give yourself at least a teeny and a half as you go through the bottom. Because if you're just doing the 50 shares, it's okay to do 50 shares and not a big amount of shares. No, not when you're putting in a weak bottom. So that's the stop market order. 1 teeny and a half below your entry. 27 cents a teeny times a half. Hold on.